You need to understand why it is important to investigate accidents or incidents in the workplace. Number one, legal requirement. It is your responsibility to comply with laws and regulations that require a thorough investigation of any workplace accidents. Establish causes. You need to find out what caused the accident to understand what went wrong and how it happened. Then prevent recurrences. By identifying the causes, you can take steps to prevent similar accidents from happening again in future. Then you have accurate record. Maintaining a detailed record of the incident is important for any legal proceedings such as court cases or official inquiries. Then you need to have statistical database. Gathering data from investigations helps build a database that can be used to analyze trends and improve safety practices over time. By investigating, you not only fulfill your legal obligations but also help create a safer environment for everyone. Now the question is what, when, and how to investigate. You need to know what, when, and how to investigate when an accident or near miss happens. What to investigate? All accidents and near misses. You should investigate every accident and near miss regardless of how minor they may seem. As soon as possible, begin the investigation immediately to ensure all details are fresh and accurate. Scene interference. Avoid disturbing the accident scene as much as possible to preserve evidence. Survey of scene. Carefully examine the accident site to gather all relevant details. Chronology of data. Collect information in the order that events occurred to understand the sequence. Measurements, maps, and sketches. Take precise measurements, create maps, and make sketch to document the scene. Then you need to have eyewitnesses. Speak with anyone who saw the incident happens to get first-hand accounts. Then you need to talk about the reconstruction. Consider reconstructing the accident if it helps clarify how it happened. Statistics and trends. Analyze any data or trend that may relate to the accident. Then you have injury types and groups. Identify the types of injuries and the groups affected to better understand the impact. Who should investigate? Supervisor, workplace health and officer, and safety officer, and then workplace health and safety representative and team. In some cases, a team with diverse skills may be best suited for the investigation. Training and skills. You need to uh, know how to investigate thoroughly and keep accurate records. Having knowledge specific to the tools, equipment, and processes involved will help you understand what went wrong. Interviewing skills. You should be able to ask the right questions to get the information needed from witnesses. Report writing skills. You must be able to clearly and accurately document your findings in a report. You need to have certain qualifications to effectively investigate accidents and incidents. Number one, you need to have a technical knowledge because you should have a solid understanding of the technical aspects that are related to the job. Objectivity, you must remain impartial and avoid letting personal feelings or biases influence your investigation. Then you need to have analytical approach to the problems. You need to think critically and break down complex problems. Then you need to be familiar with the job process or operation, and you need to be open in communication, and you need to be honest. You need to be curious to find the information, and by developing these qualities you will be better equipped to conduct thorough and effective investigations that contribute to a safer workplace. Toolkit, you need to have a well prepared toolkit as you see here for conducting a thorough incident investigation, like paper, clipboard, camera to take photographs or video, measuring tape, recording devices, reporting forms, high visualized barriers and vests. So you must have a well prepared toolkit. So you need to take all the necessary steps to provide immediate emergency rescue and medical help to anyone who is injured. Your quick response can make a crucial difference in ensuring their safety and well-being. Action plan. You need to ensure a clear process for investigating an accident effectively. For example, you need to identify who is in charge. Make sure everyone knows who is leading the investigation. Authority to conduct investigation. Confirm that the person in charge has the authority to carry out the investigation. Secure the accident site. Take the photographic support. Observe and record important information. Develop a comprehensive report because you need to compile all findings, evidence, and conclusions into a detailed report that covers all aspects of the investigation. By following these steps, you can ensure a thorough and effective investigation that identifies the causes and prevents future incidents. Determining the facts, you need to take the important steps when investigating an accident. You need to visit the accident site, you need to take the samples, you need to do the visual recording, you need to preserve accident items, you need to identify all those people involved, you need to interview the witnesses, you need to carefully review all the collected data and evidence to get a clear understanding of the incident. By following these steps, you can conduct a thorough investigation and uncover the root causes of the accidents. So, what are the effects of the accidents on the victim? The victim is the person directly involved in the accident. He may suffer physical injuries. On the supervisor, as a supervisor, you might face responsibility for the incident. On the company could experience financial loss due to the medical expenses, compensation, legal fees. And on the nation overall, on a larger scale, accident contribute to the economic costs. Prevention, you need to focus on several key areas like commitment to accident prevention, effective policy and procedures by implementing clear policies and procedures that everyone understand and follows to maintain a safe work environment, effective reporting and recording, regular consultation and toolbox meeting, risk assessment, specific training, literature and culture, incentive schemes. Consider implementing incentive schemes to reward safe behavior. By focusing on these areas, you can create a proactive and safe work environment. Thank you for your time.